to my channel, or welcome if you are new. So today I'm going to be doing my very first video starting my Starbucks drink series. So if you guys are new here or don't know already, I used to be a Starbucks barista when I lived in Hawaii. So I do know how to make these drinks. I've had a couple people ask me how to make certain drinks, so that's why we're gonna start this series. Actually, shout out to Ivy's husband because he was the one who gave me the idea to make it a series. So this is gonna be my very first video, and to start it out, I'm gonna start it with a iced white mocha because I feel like everyone was asking me about that. So we're gonna do an iced white mocha, and then we'll also do a sweet cream cold foam on top because I did get asked to make one of those, which is basically the same thing. You do your iced white mocha and you do the cold foam on top instead of whipped cream, or some people don't get whipped cream or foam at all, they just want the latte. So yeah, you just make it to how you want it. So first of all, I want to say that this does use espresso. So if you don't have an espresso machine, you can either use like a really concentrated coffee, or I know that there's like espresso powder that you can make. It's almost like instant coffee, but it's like instant espresso basically. So you can try and find that and maybe do that. But I do have an espresso machine. I have the Starbucks Verismo machine, so I have the little Verismo pods, and that's how I'm going to be making my espresso today. And then also on Amazon you can find the like actual white mocha sauce that they use at Starbucks, but I just have the Ghirardelli. This one is very similar. So if you don't want to go out and buy that whole, like, I think it's like $40 from Amazon, you can just get this. I want to say it's like $4 at Walmart, something like that, I don't know. So this is just as good, maybe better, I don't know, so go get this. So I'm gonna be making a tall today because I already had my coffee this morning, so I don't want to have too much caffeine. So I'm gonna make a tall, and then I am going to be like measuring out in teaspoons or tablespoons or whatever. But if you do end up getting the pump, then for a tall it would be, wow, I have to think back. For a tall it would be 3 pumps of the white mocha. It would be 3 pumps of any type of syrup that you get from Starbucks for a tall. So say you want to make yourself like a vanilla latte, it would be 3 pumps of vanilla for a tall size. For a grande, it's 4 pumps. For a venti, it's actually, if it's a venti iced, it's 6 pumps. If it's a venti hot, it's 5 pumps, because a venti iced is like a couple more ounces than a venti hot, so it gets an extra pump than it normally would, you know? So just so you guys know. So anyways, let's go ahead and get started with this. Also, this is my first video, so bear with me if it's kind of all over the place, or if I don't show you something. I don't know, I'm trying my best. This is my first video, it's trial and error. We'll probably get better as we get more into the series. Also, let me know any drinks that you guys want to see down below, and I will try to make those for you guys. Okay, we're gonna start off with the syrup. So I have a teaspoon, and we're gonna do 3 teaspoons of syrup. So 1, actually let's do 4 teaspoons. 2, and you can always adjust this if you don't like how sweet it is, or if you want it to be sweeter, you know, you can add more. So I just did 4 teaspoons, and then we're gonna go ahead and make our espresso. Okay, I moved the camera a little bit so maybe you guys could see a little better. I need to figure out like a good setup so that way you guys can actually see like the cup and everything. But I'll probably end up doing it like on my table sometime, I don't know. But for today, this is how we're gonna do it. So we've got our 4 teaspoons of white mocha sauce, and then I'm gonna take my little shot glass. So for a tall, you only need 1 shot of espresso. For a grande, it's 2, and for a venti iced, it's 3. For a venti hot, it's 2. Yes, and a grande, it's 2 for hot as well, and for a tall, it's only 1. So I'm gonna make 1 shot of espresso. I have the Verismo machine, like I said, so I don't really have to do any like guessing of what, like how much to put, but I would say put like 2 ounces. I think that's how much a shot is. I don't know. So yeah, I'm just gonna brew my espresso. You don't wanna like brew it ahead of time or make your espresso ahead of time just because you don't want it to sit, because then your shots will die and it'll taste bitter. So I'm just gonna wait. Okay, so here's my 1 shot of espresso that is hot. I'm gonna pour it in. I also am using blonde espresso. That's just what I like. So then you're gonna pour your milk up to the top line right there. If you have a Starbucks cup like this, I like to keep these to measure exactly. I should have said that before. I am using like an old Starbucks cup that I've cleaned out and saved just because I like to have my measurements exact. So anyways, pour your milk as soon as you can so that your shot doesn't die, and then just go ahead and stir it so that way the white mocha at the bottom doesn't, like, you don't just have like a whole bunch of sauce at the bottom. Like, you want it to be mixed in, obviously. If you're just eyeballing it, I would just say just add milk until it's, you know, like your preference, I guess. If you want like measurements after you add the shot, I would say add about 3 to 4 ounces of milk, and that should get you this. Or you can just eyeball it. Just really depends if you want it to be like exact or not. I would recommend, if you do want it to be exact, save your Starbucks cups next time so that way you can like measure, because that's how we do it. We measure like to the lines and stuff. So now that you have that, basically your drink, you're gonna go ahead and add your ice. Okay, I added my ice and I left a little bit of room at the top for foam. If you're gonna do whipped cream, you can add more ice or more milk, and you don't have to leave as much room. Or if you're not gonna do any whipped cream, you can fill it all the way up. So anyways, we're gonna go ahead and do the cold foam. Okay, wow, this is actually kind of embarrassing because I didn't realize I don't have heavy cream, but I will still tell you how to make the sweet cream. So you're gonna use vanilla syrup. You can use the Starbucks brand. I still need to go out and get me like the Starbucks syrups, but right now I have the Tyranny brand. So you can do 2 tablespoons of vanilla, 2 tablespoons of regular milk, and 2 tablespoons of heavy cream. Heavy whipping cream, yeah. And then you just mix that together, and that is your sweet cream. But if you want to make it into a foam, then you use a frother. So since I don't have heavy cream, I'm actually going to use my Cold Stone Sweet Creamery creamer to make it, and I'm pretty sure I'll be able to do it. Also, if you want to do it like the lazy way, or you don't want to, like, this literally tastes like sweet cream to me. So if you're not trying to make foam, you can just use this. You can go out and buy it and like pour it into your drink, and this is just like sweet cream. So highly recommend. But I do usually add some heavy cream to this just because I don't think it's like really creamy enough or something, I don't know, to make the foam. But we're gonna try it without the heavy cream and see if we can still make the foam. So I'm just gonna get like a little cup. This is just what I had in front of me, and pour some in, just a little. Like I said, normally I like to add heavy cream to it, but I don't have heavy cream, so we're just gonna work with this. And then I have a hand frother, so we're going to go ahead and froth that up. All right, so we got that frothed, and then we're just going to pour it on top. The foam actually came out pretty good without any heavy cream. So you guys can literally just go out and get this, and it'll come out literally the same. I'm trying to, there we go. I'm in front of like a really bright window, but there's your heavy cream, or not your heavy cream, their sweet cream cold foam. And then I know a lot of you like to put caramel on top of the cold foam, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. This one was in my fridge, so hopefully I think it'll come out fine. So here she is, all finished up. You guys can see the caramel on top, all done. So that is literally everything you have to do. So now we're going to go ahead and taste test. That is so good. Literally exactly like Starbucks. I will say that making the foam with this does make it more like airy, like bubbly and foamy, like a foamy texture. It's not like I feel like the sweet cream cold foam, when you make it with heavy cream, it comes out more like a whipped cream consistency, like a thick creamy foam. This is more like airy and bubbly, I would feel like. So it's still good though. But yeah, so that is how you guys make a iced white mocha with sweet cream, cold foam, and caramel drizzle on top. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and now you guys know how to make your favorite drink, if this is your favorite drink. Let me know what other drinks you guys want to see. Like I said, comment them down below and I will try to make those for you guys. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.